Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yep. All right. Yeah, it's kind of woke. My pink flamingo doesn't work either. I need to get new neon lights out here. These little fire fuel things work really good if you haven't tried them. They're I think it's just like sawdust. They have them at Menards or probably Home Depot. They're called fuel bricks. That Jeep oil is cursed. This whole sanctuary will probably burned down. It's literally the wooden fences 16 inches away. Let's see if we can zoom in on that shit. Farmer John, you need to launch them. Tonight's a good numerology night to launch the candles. All right, that's good. So this is working. So most of the outdoor adventures and shit when we go places will be here. I got to figure out what to get for like a GoPro. I don't even need the GoPro brand. I could care less. The brand doesn't matter, but something that works and is cheap that I can put on that chest harness, because we're not going underwater and jumping out of planes. We don't need like a $500 GoPro, but we're going to look for one. And we're going to do all this stuff over on this channel. I could burn corn stalks, maybe. There's not really wood around here. But these fuel cells are good. Last time we burned actual logs, they burned up in like 15 minutes. I got a bundle of logs in the back of the Jeep I bought tonight, but these fire bricks, they're decent. They're the same price too. And they lit right up. Jesus. I walked home with an 80-pound branch. Yeah, we're not walking anywhere tonight. And we're not driving anywhere either. We're going to have to make a phone call on Monday. But back to the channel. We'll be doing all the outdoor stuff here. I got all the Frisbee golf stuff, the backpack. We just need to get the cheesy GoPro, because the camera is way too heavy to put on your chest and you look freaking stupid as hell. I'm not walking around like I have a heart monitor on or something. So we got to figure out which one to get, and then we can do some outdoor adventure stuff and have both hands free in case of accidents, or so we can do like the Frisbee golf or climb or pick up stuff. So that'll be fun. Hey, Jeff, hey. Great, now they're going to hear me talk like this out here after they sell the costume. It's all over, boys. I'm the neighbor from hell. That thing burns nice, though, and it breaks down. It has a little case. You can take it camping with you, I guess, but why? You wouldn't just use a fire pit. It's beyond me, but... And it truly is pretty smokeless. It doesn't smell like a fire at all. That kind of sucks, but... And worship's safe. Who's winning, Jeff? Are the Jays winning? So what are some outdoor activities you guys would actually watch and are interested in? Because I have more time now, legitimately, and I need to do something as a progress my life situation, since we're, you know, the other one's gone. So I'm going to work on YouTube for like a month or two full-time, I think. Not full-time, but a lot. And I figured outdoor stuff and Midwest stuff and like food reviews and all that would actually get views and possibly monetize. Maybe we can do reviews and get sponsored on stuff. It'll be a different channel. It'll be more serious. It'll still be fun. And then all the shenanigans go on at night over on OnlyMids. Like that's poof. And I figure we can monetize it pretty quickly, way faster than that other channel by putting the bird stream on there. You can say whatever you want in chat. I don't care. I'm just. This is kind of like the PG version, but of stuff to do. Like I'm gonna be busy when we're doing stuff. I'll probably upload a lot of videos. I have some that I've done. I just haven't uploaded them. I was kind of saving them. I thought about this. I have fall leaf drives. I have hikes to waterfalls. I do stuff during the day. A lot of stuff actually. And the stuff I can film that is for fun, I have it all saved. So we'll try to get those posted. I just got to get copy-free music. But what kind of activities do you want to see? Like what kind of places do you want me to review? Go to? State parks have no signal, so it's going to be a lot of uploads. There'll be some live stuff, but there's really not a lot of cell phone service around. Let's say our hellos on the new channel. At least we have two. We have more followers over here on this age channel than we do on OnlyMids 2. Let's say our hellos. Buenos noches, Ian. Buenos noches, Farmer John. Buenos noches, PWE. Buenos noches, Heather. Buenos noches, Jeff. Buenos no. Did I say Farmer John? Buenos noches. Mel. Buenos noches. That's it. So, with night vision, just like walk around in the woods. We'll do a camping streams on this if it doesn't snow soon. We could literally review like, oh, look at this fire pit, or if you have, you know, who knows if it, I feel like it has a better chance of actually trying to bring in some money than OnlyMids is great and it's fun, but it's definitely, it's probably not going to get monetized or sponsored by anybody except creepydolls.club. And we're keeping the bird sanctuary open this winter. On Sunday, I'll take down the Halloween stuff. You know what, we'll start, once we get the new setup put out, we'll start. I'm going to go get a P.O. box not a P.O. box, a rip-off UPS store, because that's all they have. It's like 3 times as much as I'm paying in Vegas for a box. But we'll get one. And then maybe we'll get some things sent in to review. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hi, Billy. Would you like my Thin Mint? You know what I'd like to show you guys? I haven't seen it out here. I've seen it on the West Coast and up north by Tahoe. On Lake Superior up north, or even other places, they have ice climbing. They'll use the pickaxe, the crampons on the boots, and they climb. I'm not doing that. I had one life-changing rock climbing experience where I was stuck very high up and had to be basically like rescued or helped, shown an alternative route. And I quit after that. I didn't quit, but I ain't doing it. That's the worst feeling in the world. Knowing that if this... no, we ain't doing it. But I'll show you it. And there's rock climbing around here, so we could go film stuff. But if you guys can come up with some outdoor activities you think would be fun and people would actually watch, let me know. And you know what? We might take down the neon lights out here, or LED lights for the winter. The sun just doesn't hit this time of year. On the patio, it's wet every morning. Those things aren't getting enough light to even shine at night. So we might be Might have to wait till next year for those. Let's see. These fuel bricks burn way, in my opinion so far, way better than the firewood. It's like $5 for a pack of 6. I'm gonna see a snowy owl. I love snowy owls. That was my favorite. You want to know a little secret? It's not even a secret. In first grade, I had a teacher named Mrs. Renner, and like 1 week a month, you get student of the freaking week or whatever. And she was super cool, older lady, probably in her 60s. She brought in a refrigerator box and cut a hole, and like you could have your own like hideout for that week, and everybody got to take home the stuffed snowy owl. I jumped water one time. I've gone twice on snowmobiles on frozen lakes. One time they were like, speed the fuck up, go fast, go fast, go fast, get up to 100. I wonder why. It's called open water, and you go over it. Yeah, but snowmobiling would be fun. White owl? Oh, white owls. The wraps? I'm sure I could find somebody who has a snowmobile. Or go on a tour and just record. That'd be fun. There's a lot of snow. I showed you where I go walking by here. Well, not right by the house, but a few miles away. Whoa. There's snowmobile trails next to the bike path. I'll probably rent them. Night ice fishing. You sleep in the clamshell or what? I like winter camping. It's very quiet. It's nice. Now I have more time to do all this stuff I started to promise, so I'm still working on some other stuff, but I'm gonna make it a priority. I figure some of these morons can go review stuff and just have no common sense and make it. We'll be able to do something. The best ice fishing I've ever seen, like on Lake Vermilion, Lake of the Woods, very far north Minnesota, they build freaking ice cabins. Satellite bars in them, stove, like cooktops. Ooh-wee. Fit like 6-7 people in them. If the oil stays in the Jeep, we might. They're good. They're just so far away. We'll do an ice fishing stream one day. If worst comes to worst, we'll sit on one of the buckets and get a small tip up and do it. There's a lot of stuff though. Hey, good evening, Kirk. Well, a lot of people think it's fun. I've never done it. Recently, cross-country skiing, you get to go a lot of places and see stuff. Snowshoeing, I can probably pick up some snowshoes dirt cheap. We're definitely not going downhill skiing ever again. What else? We probably have another month till snow. My Crocs are gonna melt. This stream sponsored by BiteBuster.com. The snowshoes is? I've never done it. I have no idea. Thank you for the tip. We're still gonna go magnet fishing. We'll do that over there. Just the last 2 times have been shitty circumstances and the thing got stuck on the first throw. So a lot of it's probably gonna have to be uploaded, honestly. I hate editing videos too, so. Fiverr.com, here we come. Oh, where you ski and then shoot the, it's in the Olympics. What's the name for it? That's I think that's one of the hardest sports possible. To be able to trigger discipline and breathing, slow down, and hit with expert marksmanship after you're exhausted. What's the name for that? I forgot. We'll go magnet fishing again. Listen, we gotta take the Jeep in on Monday. I think they did overfill it. Now it makes perfect sense. The PCV valve is located there, and that's where all the oil is. And the dipstick's still full. So what do they shoot with that, I wonder? I can join the shooting range. That's down the road a little ways. It has nighttime lights and everything. Trap shooting at night. If we upload, we can show pew-pews and we can show all kinds of stuff. We can't do that live. Decathlon. Is it a biathlon? It's a 22? What's a decathlon? Is that a bigger one? I have a classic Ruger 1022 from many years ago. Built really well. Bruce. So I'm going to recommend these fuel things. They burn great in these smokeless stoves. One thing, 6 of them, perfect height. Real good. I love caffeine. It doesn't wake me up, but I love it. The beautiful thing about these, you don't smell like shit. Didn't want to wear like my coat I wear around in the fall because it would stink, but you smell nothing out here. Tuna coat? Is that like the tuna fingers you? Here's the Jeep keys. Should I just toss them in the thing? I don't know. Because we special over here, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, why does it do that? That's a good question. I have no idea why it would do that. No idea. You know, the good thing is too, now that the holidays are coming up, we're going to have a lot of Christmas light displays and a lot of winter festivals and stuff. I like going to stuff outdoors in the winter. It's cooler. You don't sweat. Not as many people go outside because there's some pussies. And I think that's what we'll do. Yeah. I don't, you can, yeah, absolutely it is. Like I said, there's not going to be that many lives, just the bird stream. That's just to get the hours up. Because we can, truly, if we can get it monetized and make a little money off of it, it'll be reinvested into doing activities. I mean, that's how any business or channel works. Somehow you figure a way to make money on it, then you reinvest it, then you do all kinds of fun stuff. I'm pretty sure Vegan Patriots manager might come over. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll talk to her. Maybe Nana will stop by. I don't know. Who knows? What pyramid? There's no pyramid. Is that where the pirates hide? Some of them probably. We're not going to get started on that topic. Jeff might see Pirates when he's out, though. We should probably just go back to Only Myths tonight. As soon as this fires out, we're going to go to a pre-show and our final scary movie. I don't know which scary... You know what I want to show you guys? There's a movie... Let's find an outdoor horror movie. There was one about the Sierra Nevada desert. It was really good. And all they got was a little flashlight. And people... It was... I was told to not watch this movie on fungus one night very late. I mean, sometimes you should listen, sometimes you shouldn't, but it was a really good movie. I forgot the name. I'll look it up. By Blue Ox. Blue Ox XL 6000. We can have a stopwatch and like, I can just tell you guys it took 1 minute and 20 seconds. It took 2 hours. It took... No. That would be a good name for a Minnesota boner pill, wouldn't it? Blue Ox XL. If there's anybody in here who has no idea what the chat's about, they're probably like, what is going on here? Great stuff is what's going on. Here, let's see this. Hold on. That's lit. Look at that. It's the bird feeder Kirk sent us. That lights up nice. Gotta go that way. I don't have tuna finger. My fingers are stuck. Hold on. These freaking fuel things are the same price as wood. If you're not opposed to them for a smokeless fire pit, I'm going to tell you right now, get these things. They don't burn as fast. They're warm. There's no odor. Yeah, the sanctuary's come a long ways from being nothing. Now it's mobile. Look, everything's in concrete buckets. We probably should clean off because there's water on them. Speaking of that, should we go straight into Christmas mode for it? Or what should we do? We're going to have limited stuff on the ground. Because when it snows, it's got to be shoveled off. So we're going to feed Carlos and Clappy through the winter. And I put out the critter mix tonight because I didn't figure any of that shit's going to germinate when it freezes. So now they have their fun food back. It's not cracked corn. They're going to go nuts. Okay, then, yeah, I don't have any Christmas stuff yet, so why don't we do that like 3 weeks from now, right before Thanksgiving. You want to make them an igloo? If it stayed cold enough, I'd totally make them an igloo. I bet they would, too. We could build an igloo. I'll get one of those little block makers. It only has to be like 2 feet tall. They make these tables that go around these fire pits too. They're pretty neat. I'm gonna leave mine up through tomorrow. All there is, it's pretty quick to clean up, isn't it? I got new feed. Extra Bill did see for this channel. Now we have a woodpecker. We have woodpecker suet. I got another huge bag of a new seed today that attracts cardinals and blue jays and many other things. And it doesn't have that Niger seed that spills everywhere. So that will be our next batch. What? Wild Turkey 101. Do you ever drink Wild Turkey straight farmer, John? I used to in northern Minnesota. They love that stuff. Or cheap whiskey in the animal decanters, Jim Beam. That was good stuff. Kodiak malt liquor. Oh yeah, great times for all. Ice fountain tree. How do I do that? What did I get? I got something today to stay warm. Oh, that's what I got. If you're lazy like me and you eat snacks at night and you just stay the same weight and you're too lazy to not stay the same weight or to change it, go to Sam's Club, get the Eddie Bauer Shirley Line fleece pants and hoodie. They're $200 on freaking Eddie Bauer. It was like $35 at Sam's Club. It's the same ones. I looked. I've seen them before at the Eddie Bauer store up in Medford the other day. I'll have to. Halloween stuff wasn't even on sale very much today, Mel. At the Sam's Club, I got those pumpkin spice pretzels. And boys, I got Werther's. I got freaking Werther's since we talked about it. I got the Werther's. They're 50% off. We got apple flavor, pumpkin, and original, I think. Or maybe it's fall flavor. I don't know. Do you have the same? Hold on. Hey, you got one too, Ian? You like it? I think these are great. These little smokeless ones, I would say just get a generic one. $100. They even had some at Sam's Club. I saw they had their own Members Mark one. And like I said, you can get a table for the summertime or whenever that goes around it, and it doesn't... it's fucking hot. But anyway, when you put that table around it, my sister has it, it makes it really... If you have a big area, there's a nice table you can put around this thing. Maybe $120 on Amazon. You can buy the A-Solo brand for a lot more, but... They work good. You can set your drinks on it. It doesn't get warm. Oh. We need actual moderators in here. Do we right yet? Not yet. I can't do it on this. This thing's going to go way longer than the last one. No. He always gets kicked out because he writes run-on sentences. And the bot kicks him out, so he'll be kicked out. He can't even watch it. But I think I might have fixed it, so maybe. Maybe, Billy. I fixed it though for you. Try it later on the other one. I'm pretty sure though it's fixed. Can you change? Could we change his name so it shows as The Glitch? What do you think? I don't know if you can do that. I got mad at him earlier. Kicked him out. Kicked Jeff out too. Do you think that In Town with Washington channel, it's Buddy East Coast, do you think they've ever seen the Tan Man video? Oh, is that the 50-50 thing? Billy, I got the pirate today. There's a pirate. The picture was like of a pirate of this person. Guess what? They didn't show up to pick up their stuff. Two of them, actually. One was to get a medical skeleton for research, and one was to get that little one, that teaching skeleton. And the other one was a bunch of Amazon Alexa Fire Stick speakers and stuff. Then they said, I'm getting my hair did, and I'll be there. And then they never showed up, nor have they written back, and that was supposed to be at 3:30. Go figure. Go Marketplace. You're going to win, Jeff. You're going to win big. And then you can invest, and I'll make you a partner on Only Midwest TV. And then we'll go on adventures. We'll catch great white sharks on Jeff's boat on both channels live. And we'll sell the fin probably to like some people in Toronto for like $100,000. Your kid does a lot of stuff, Jeff. More than most kids do. She does a lot of stuff. And that computer game stuff, she does a lot. Is it dark out there yet, Farmer John? We can't put on the spooky movie till it gets... Well, we can't leave this going either. I don't know how you put it out. I got a lid for it. It's not dark yet. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get an adult beverage. Watch the fire. I never win either, but you in Denver. You're walking out sometime. You should buy that. freaking fire pit. These things are the best things ever, these fuel bricks. I'm not doing any more, Billy. Don't. Billy's trying to make me babble. It'll be like an hour before they kick in. Or maybe 30 minutes. Ian, I did the mango ones. Oh, maybe we can get sponsored by a yurt company. And then we can put... Oh, I got an idea. For like 3 years down the road. Did you give him a blueberry muffin? That's the one you do if your back hurts. Quick Trip had a rib special. Did they offer you avocados and mangoes, Ian? Do we want a pumpkin out here? For what animals eat pumpkins as they decompose? Deer, I think, eat pumpkins. Do rabbits eat pumpkin? What do you think? I'll put it on a bag so it doesn't get all nasty, but should we put a pumpkin out here? I know squirrels eat them. I'll grab one tomorrow. Or no, I won't. I'm not... I guess I got the other car to drive. I'll get it Monday. I don't think we're going into town tomorrow. I think it's almost 40 degrees out. You can see your breath. According to Farmer's Almanac, we're going to get lots of snow this winter, but it's not going to be like 28 below like last year. And we're not going to eat nuggets naked in the grill. Well, we might. That could be an only Midwest challenge. How many nuggets do we eat on the frozen lake? In the clamshell house overnight. Elephants eat pumpkins? I'm not getting no... Does Nano eat pumpkins? Can you get her over here? La Nina. Well, we better have something. Last year was not very exciting. There wasn't that much snow, but it got pretty cold. Oh yeah, she hasn't been in a while, has she, Billy? What kind of a diet? Food diet, or what all the other network people do? Diet. Food? Well, that's good. Good for her. There's St. Paul has a big ice carnival. I know that. And there's a bunch of... Heather, you've been back in this area before, right? Do you remember anything that was in the wintertime that was around here? That you did as a kid? Or whenever you were here, this part of the country? OMY. Ian, OMY. You know, I saw today that was kind of neat that probably 4 years ago was $250. Now they're like $39.98 at Sam's Club. No, at Costco. 32 Degrees, that brand out of China. They make a heated vest you recharge. It was like $39.98. I've seen them as cheap as like $20 before, another brand, but I think you had to put your own battery pack in. I think this one you just plug in and recharge. Wasn't too bad. They make hats that have heaters in them now. Bluetooth and a light. What else? The hand warmers you can recharge. But I thought the vest was kind of cool for 39 bucks. I'm high. How long has this stream even been on? Let's see how many minutes. This fire is still going. I can't tell on my phone. Can you guys see how long it's been going? Has it been at least half an hour with these fire things? I don't think he'd even have stream elements for this hooked up. This is brand new. Apparently, though, Farmer John said this channel was created on 4/20/2020. That's amazing. I didn't even realize that. 7 point, yeah, maybe 7.9 something, Ian. Did everybody have a good Halloween? A lot of you got some good trick-or-treaters. I know Mel, Extra Bill, I don't know who else. You guys did some really good Halloween stuff on your houses. Anybody else? Oh, I should have made it like Hansel and Gretel and had the fire and made a trail back to the sanctuary where they had to walk with pumpkins. And then when they get back here, I'm dressed up like Art the Clown as Terrifier. I don't give them any candy. I just scream at them and yell. You're down with the sickness. What's wrong? Same thing? Or something new? I hope you feel better. You know what we're going to do? Tell your friends. We're changing the bird sanctuary over tomorrow. Or tonight. I'm going to restart it on this channel. We're going to try to get 4,000 watch hours. And then we're going to do an experiment with like family-friendly merch. Like only Midwest. Bears. Rawr. Feral cat. Meow. We're going to do new designs. That's what we'll do. We're going to start putting the bird stream starting tonight on this channel. Look at that motivation for a Saturday night. And thank y'all for joining in and supporting like usual. I do appreciate it. And please, if you use a smokeless fire pit, get these freaking fuel brick things. Yeah, you can't do it. There are bigger ones. I think this is 20 inches across, maybe 24. No, 20, I think, with a lip. There are bigger ones, but yeah, you can't do that with them. But you can extract a bill. You could find an old barrel and drill holes in it. You can modify those big old metal barrels. Beautiful Blue Jays. I think there's people doing stuff under their blankets across the... What the... Shut your blinds. This is a family show tonight. Any other night we'd zoom in, but tonight this is a family show. Not really. Yeah, the 55-gallon drum. They have... I've seen them. They take drills and they cut holes and they make them a smokeless fire thing. And then they get rusty. They look pretty cool, like a cowboy. Like an old setup. They're still freaking going. I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you don't want to pay a lot for the cover, just get a garbage can lid at Home Depot. They'll deliver it the next day if there's one near you somewhere for free. And it's like $8.98 versus $30 or $40. And they bring it to your house. And it fits perfect. Did you put like body parts in the fire pit? Should be a good alternative, Billy. Like if you go camping or if you're going to like something outdoors, you could take it and do that. I bet you there's a grate you just put over this, I'm sure. You could even get just a cast iron grate or something for it. But we're not gonna, because we have a stove. I didn't think this was going to go on this long. I thought, for real, in 30 minutes it would be done. So regardless, we'll start the movie at 10 my time, 8 a lot of you guys, some of you later. Billy Burns' final sighting. I think the movie we're going to watch tonight, it's something about... I'll be back in about a minute. I'm going to check it. Hold on. Okay. Movie about Sierra Nevada desert and flashlights. Is this it? It might be called Horror in the High Desert, but I'm not sure. We'll find out tonight. Let's see. Is that it? Film. All right, that's not the movie, but we're gonna show that one tonight anyway over there. Yeah, the pressure treated wood burns way too long, or not pressure treated, the sawdust stuff, you guys. I'd recommend it for a smokeless fire pit over the logs, but it ain't gonna be a short burn. Maybe we'll get Ace Solo to sponsor us and they'll send us a table. Who knows? Ian, your fire pit's different. How many holes does it have? This is just around the top and the bottom. Yours look different. It probably does better. It's the same theory, like the physics behind it work the same way, but it has more holes. That's why I was curious if it did, how it performed. You know, that might get views if we just make a freaking 5-hour long smokeless fire pit video and put campfire music to it or something. Well, this would probably have way more smoke, but it's not real. It's not logs. The logs smoked way more. This is just that pressed bricks. They're turning white though now. I should probably get a fireplace poker one of these days. Oh no. We can use a yard ornament poker bottom. Should we try it? Let's see. Ooh, it's hot. They don't break apart. Yeah, this is a good one now, because if legitimately, if there's like an ice storm and there's no power, There's no gas in. Oh yeah, we have gas heat. That might be on, but if not, we could use this. But a real fireplace would be way better. That's the thing you could make with a copper pipe, and you drilled holes in it and something else, and it would produce like heat super cheap. There's a lot of ways to make heat and air conditioning out of just other things that you would never think of. This is what we'll use. I'll read you with my real reading voice. But there's people read. Who cares? I'll read, I got a book of Minnesota short, allegedly true ghost stories. We can read ghost stories at night. Pine burns really fast too, and easy. That's what PWE said he had, was some pine to start the fire, the pine sticks. My lord. You got 28 minutes, Fire Pit. You better burn quick. These little bricks would be good to take camping. Pick up a pack of these for each night. And just light one at a time. Just for light. Ooh, s'mores. That'd be good too. What's the score, Jeff? Are they still ahead? Ooh. I'm going to interpret that exterior bill as a double play. And this isn't Only Mids TV. If you like more random adult-oriented content, definitely go follow Only Mids TV. Small wicked. I'm gonna go get another adult beverage. Watch the fire. I'm gonna do something I've never done before. This is groundbreaking, trust me. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna denounce seed oils and Dairy Queen. Look at all these good coupons. Can you see them? Dairy Queen coupons. $4.99 chicken fingers meal, Blizzards 2 for $5. We're done. But you never thought you'd see that, would you? I'm not, but I just denounced the evil seed oils and the Dairy Queen, Jeff. And I had my gummies, and now we're having, it'll be fun later. I can still see a barcode. It's a good analogy, Billy. That really is. That's a good one. I'm not going to go there anymore. I'm going to be like Ian. I'm going to learn to cook. It's going to be way, hopefully, better. We're going to... Oh, I got to get some steaks out. Thaw them out for the Woke Grill. And we're not doing half-pound patties anymore, ever again. That's way not a good idea. Jeff, how many days till lobster fishing starts up? When do you have to start prepping the boat and everything? Actually, maybe tell me that. Can we do a stream some night and talk to you about, like, so people understand what lobster fishing is actually about, like from start to finish, beginning of the season till the end, how it works? I don't want them watching The Deadliest Catch. I saw that today. I'm like, we're gonna have the hard-hitting real news here. And then make up some fake stories about like mermaids and stuff, but tell them it's 100% real. I won't tell, I promise. And then I can tell a story about crayfishing in the river. IP2 Wiki Info. Watch now. Subscribe-a-thon. Oh, you want to watch Alex? You know what? This isn't the right channel to talk about that. I'll inform you about that on OnlyMans TV. There's a UFO. Where? PWE, check out, go get, you have Menards. Try in the section by the wood and the fire starters you were talking about earlier. Try these fuel bricks of sawdust or whatever it is. They're good. Hey guys, can you do me a favor too? Keep Jeff and his family in your prayers this week, please. Everything's going to be awesome and work out perfect, but we need to expedite things with a little bit of positivity, a little bit of prayer, or whatever else you believe in, and whatever you choose to practice as your higher power. Let's do that for Jeff Let's see if we can make something, a miracle occur on Wednesday. I've seen and done crazier things. I'm sure we can do it, boys. So I'd totally be like, oh, let's just extinguish this and cut off the oxygen. But there's holes in it, so we can't cut off the oxygen. Kirk, did you see the feeder? Look. That's crazy. My volume button is going nuts. What is that? Well, it doesn't bother you guys. It's fine. Good. Get more, Liddy. You can watch a disgusting, scary movie with us. Sometimes you just gotta laugh, Jeff, some days, don't you? You just have to say, how in the hell can anything else get thrown on my fucking plate? And then wake up, take something off of it, something else comes back, and then just wait for that day where all the trials and tribulations set you up to handle something to elevate your life to a new level. Who's NAC? N-acetylcysteine? What is KNAC? No, they haven't fallen out. I mean, it's been windy and stuff and rained, right? You've seen the weather here. So, and I put that part purposely on the bottom of the fence to avoid some of the rain. I put a feeder above it to keep it drier. I wipe it off in the morning. And I put it on the fence so the wind wouldn't blow stuff around as much. I think we're going to get some... I swear we have some birds there because there's seed on it. I haven't been watching the bird stream. I've been busy. But this winter we're going to get a lot. It's getting real low. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low. I think it's been going for like an hour though. On $4 of fuel bricks. We're going to give it 15 minutes and then we're going to pop the lid back on the top of it and let it go out. No, Ian, they're freaking great. I didn't think so. I was like, these aren't going to work. They work better than wood, I'll tell you that. Like logs they've split. Way better. Same price, a little cheaper. They say it burns cleaner and leaves less ash. I think we can literally just probably pick those up tomorrow when they're cooled down, throw them in a bag. I don't think they're going to break apart. They just get hot and burn. Oh, watch, I'm going to make it get real. It's going to get real big, boys. I mean, it doesn't radiate heat very far out either. It's more aesthetic just to watch because I'm kind of cold over here. I didn't wear a jacket. And it's chilly, but if you get close to it, it's fine. But it doesn't radiate very far. It's more just for entertaining, and maybe you could cook with a grate on the top. I don't know. They don't break apart. I just tried. We're going to use this. Look. Oh, now they will. Hold on. Ooh, boy. Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, Carlos. I've been camping. A lot of times I've been camping. But I didn't use a freaking smokeless fire pit and a bunch of fuel cells next to a wooden fence and a dried out plant. I tried that earlier, like 20 minutes ago. They were too hard. Now they're real soft. Hell, I'm not doing this. I had to do it for the test. I took an outdoor survival course for, I think it was only 2 weekends. The second weekend you had to sleep overnight and make your bed out of like pine needles and find a place to forage and do all this and that. I took that one time. It was pretty cool. Again, that was so long ago. I wish I had an REI here. There's a bunch of, if you have an REI by you anywhere within like half an hour, I recommend you get there free. Sometimes you have to pay. Maybe you have to pay now, I don't know. Their class schedules. This was through University of Minnesota, but I've seen, and I've been to a few in Vegas, like a wolf class, and they have a bunch of outdoor classes for free usually, because they want you to buy shit there. If either of you two say you dissected animals in the woods, just don't tell us. Hell, this may be made with treated lumber. I don't know, Billy. What do you think? Do you think they ground up the treated lumber and made these bricks, and that's a trick? And I'm breathing in like, oh, great. No, I know. I didn't either. Tomorrow night or another night, I'm going to try the bundle of wood that's in the back. I'm just going to see how long the whole bundle takes. Well, maybe not the whole bundle, but it's definitely be way faster than this. I saw some wood splitting machines at Menards. The cheap one was like $1,500, I think. I'm sure they go up to hundreds of thousands. How come in every house I owned in freaking Las Vegas and the condo by the strip, they all had wood, they had fireplaces, real fireplaces. Now they don't have them. They don't build them. There's a law that passed. But we don't even have, this is the fireplace. We have to go outside. In Minnesota. Have you guys ever used a buddy heater? Did I get a buddy heater? I have some indoor, it says you can use it in an ice house or a tent. With propane, but it says it's okay. I guess we'll find out. We could take that ice fishing if we go, right? Or when we go. PWE, I never stopped at the Quick Trip to look for the Quick Trip Magic Shrimp, but it's just, I think he's watching baseball. He loves CPAC. Jeff loves CPAC so much. Oh, I got a new flashlight today for Outdoor Adventures. You want to know what? I know they're rated weird everywhere, but I got a alleged 7,000 lumen adjustable flashlight. That freaking touching tree, we could probably burn it down from here. It's charging up right now. Or you can use 9 batteries in it. It ain't small. But I have found a secret spot to get these things where the price of the replacement battery is the same price as the whole flashlight and battery right now. It's like those old mag lights, about that size of a mag light. Not the huge, like 3-foot one, but the one that's like 18 inches. Not that long, maybe 12 or 12. All right, we got 7 minutes. Yeah, they are small, aren't they? I probably don't need that huge. It's not huge, but you're right. I have a smaller. I have a lot of camping stuff. Really? In Ontario by you? I think Ontario, you know what used to be also built? Not in Ontario, but when I was living out in LA, down by Compton, by the airport, kind of, the 4 Wheel Parts store. I think that's where they're still located. There's a lot of industrial areas with big companies down there. And I believe 4 Wheel Parts or Smitty built, like they're all one now. They were located down there. They'd like explode in there and coat it with the white, whatever the chemical is. This thing you can recharge or add 9 batteries and an adapter. I mean, it's probably way too powerful, but I'm getting them for $29.99 a piece. And they come with a warranty and a registration you send in, and like, I can't hurt. I should probably get another one for the house, for intruders. You get blinded before you get double tapped and sighted. And then one for the car. I like Ontario. Well, I used to, I don't know how it is now, but they came out with that huge mall out there. Remember that mall came out in the Inland Empire? I think it was Ontario. It had the train and the big outdoor mall. It's by Mimi's Cafe. Can you imagine, I'm sure it's like 5,000 lumens. It's probably not 7, but that's what it says. Could you imagine getting, you walk in a house and you get 5,000 lumens in your eyes? Not fun. I can't comment on that one. I don't think the train goes to Ontario by the... Oh! Does the Metro go to there? have it say proceed with live burning and have a bucket tip over so water just pours out, so they think gasoline's being dumped. That's probably pushing it too far. Disregard. Could you imagine 5 of those in your eyes? Oh my god. I bought it just for this channel. I'm like, it's probably a good idea to have. That's actually extra bill. I need to get like 2 or extra batteries, but they're the same price for the flashlight and the battery, so. And do the nighttime. Oh my lord, that'd be fun. You can adjust it. I mean, there's multiple settings. You can make it wider, more pinpoint. I got a green laser pointer that goes mild, like a really good one. I've never put a laser pointer, I've never put a laser sight on a gun with like a pressure trigger or sensor. I figure, why let them know? Why let them know? I ain't gonna, if it gets down to that where you have to protect yourself, save your life, take somebody else's, I don't think I'm giving them a warning. You're not gonna get a chance to dive one way or the other or do something. Do not point it at planes. Bad things happen. You get a big fine. Maybe they're not paying those people right now with the shutdown. I don't know. I saw something about airport travel is really slow. You see that airplane that hit something up in the sky at like whatever feet? It was out of Utah and then had to go back to Salt Lake or something to change planes. It shattered. It didn't shatter all the way through. It did something. The pilot got cut. It was a commercial flight. Was it space junk floating down? What was it? It wasn't a bird. The whole windshield's cracked bad. And the guy, his arm was bleeding and scratched. The pilot, and he calmly landed the airplane. Everybody else got off and went on another flight. That might be a possibility with all the shit we put up there over the years, that some of it might just happen to get in the right trajectory and crash. What perfect timing, as always. Strange. Go down. The fire's almost out and we have 1 minute. Should we do the experiment right now? Hold on. Now look, hold on. I think we're good for now. I don't think that's really going anywhere. It's just gonna smoke. So I don't smell like that. I'm gonna go inside. I'll meet you guys over at Only Mids. Then we'll talk for a little bit. We'll put on our movie, and then yeah, it's smoking good. But that's for $8.98. They brought that to my freaking house the next day. What a deal. We'll watch our movie tonight. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes over on Only Mids. Thanks for tuning in, helping do the inaugural. You guys were the first live stream on the channel ever. So congratulations and thank you. We'll be back though. All right. Only Midwest out.